Hello students and welcome to the video number 5 for the topic nervous system. Now, let's discuss peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system is divided into two divisions. First is the somatic nervous system and the second one is the autonomic nervous system. When you say somatic nervous system, it carries signal to the skeletal muscles and it is voluntary, while autonomic nervous system regulates the internal environment in an involuntary manner. So, under autonomic nervous system, mayroon tayong dalawang uri or two types. First is the autonomic nervous system and the parasympathetic autonomic nervous system. Now, when you say sympathetic, it is activated when the body is in a dynamic role or stress. Example, we are in a situation na nasusunog ang bahay natin, no? Wag naman sana. So, we have what we call the fight or flight response. So, because of this, there's an increased heart rate and breathing, dilation of pupil, and sweating. So, because of this, you need to there's a sudden decision making na you need to para mapatay mo agad yung apoy. That's fight. Or flight kung tatakbo ka, okay? Para maalis ka sa peligro or sa risk na masaktan ka or mapahamak ka. Another autonomic nervous system type is parasympathetic. When you say parasympathetic, it maintains body functions and restores the body to normal or relaxed mode or rest and digest. Now, this is the summary between parasympathetic and sympathetic division in terms of their action on target organs. So, kapag sympathetic, dilates pupil of the eye, inhibits salivary gland secretion, relaxes bronchi and lungs, accelerate hearts, inhibits activity of stomach and intestines. Ito has something to do with inhibition sa digestive processes. Stimulates adrenal medulla, inhibits emptying of bladder, yung napipigilan yung pag-ihi, and promotes ejaculation and vaginal contraction. While the parasympathetic division, ayan, it constricts the pupil of the eye, stimulates the salivary gland secretion, constrict bronchi in lungs, so medyo mabilis ang paghinga, slows the heart, okay, stimulates activity of stomach and intestine. Yan. So, these are some actions ng parasympathetic division. Now, let's discuss the disorders of the nervous system. So, it varies depending on the nature of disease and its effect on the patient. So, first is the vascular disorders, are those associated with circulatory system. So, this include stroke and brain hemorrhage. Infections may cause inflammation of the brain, which is encephalitis, inflammation of spinal cord, which is myelitis, and the meninges, where it is the membrane lining of the brain, called meningitis. Another type is structural disorders. Example is Bell's palsy. It is a condition that causes a temporary weakness or paralysis of the muscle in the face. And carpal tunnel syndrome, also called medium nerve compression, where it is a condition that causes numbness, tingling, or weakness in your hand. And lastly, we have degenerative disorders are more common among elderly, where it is associated from the loss of neurons that control the movement of an individual. So we have Parkinson's disease, where brain disorder that leads to shaking, stiffness, and difficulty with walking, balance, and coordination. And Huntington disease is a progressive brain disorder that causes uncontrolled movements, emotional problems, and loss of thinking ability or cognition. Another disorders are the following. Schizophrenia is a serious mental disorder in which people interpret reality abnormally. And dementia is a syndrome in which there is deterioration in memory, thinking, behavior, and the ability to perform everyday activities. So meron akong isasuggest na movies. We have Still Alice, Forrest Gump, and A Beautiful Mind.